Oh, okay. Now we're live. Okay. All right. So this thing said to make sure I go to Facebook and let me see. You are live. Okay. All right. Hopefully it's
Okay,
working.
we're live.
Okay. So today we want to talk about
We're gonna talk about what we wrote.
We're
yeah.
gonna talk about what we
So
wrote.
the other day, let me give a backstory. Right. So the other day, today we're talking about how to get your autistic child to stop yelling. So the other day,
Yep. How do you get the autistic child to stop yelling? This is the things.
yeah. Those are your tips.
Please do not read Wells's.
Okay, so the other day, the kids went to bed, and I heard Williams crying. So I went to the room to check on him, and William said he was sad because he had yelled a lot that day, and he wasn't happy that he had done that. So I talked to him for a bit, and I told him the important thing is that he felt bad about it, but at the same time, I do not want to. I don't want to have a child who keeps doing something and saying they feel bad and then doing it again, right? So that's why we want to talk about how to, since it hurts him that much that he was crying at night, saying, "I don't like it. I yelled too much today." That's what was saying. He said, "I yelled too much today, and I don't like it," and he was crying. So I think we should talk about ways to help him to stop yelling, because sometimes your kids on the autism spectrum will do something that they totally hate, but at the moment it felt like it was out of their control. And I'm
And
sure.
and I am going to be telling you the consequences if
Okay.
he yells
And-
and the rewards if he doesn't yell.
Right. Okay. And I'm sure you guys have experienced some things that your autistic children will do that seem like it's out of their control. And then afterwards, they're telling you how sorry they are that it happened, that, they're apologizing. But then it seems like not long after that, it happens again. Right.
Yeah.
So,
That's what happens with worms.
yeah. So we don't want to keep up that cycle. We want to.
me neither.
You neither. So we want to find ways to get that to stop. So I'll let the kids go first because I asked them to tell me what they think
And
will have. You keep interrupting me, girl.
let me speak.
No, I'll let you speak. Be quiet. So, so I told them everyone should write down for me what they think will help Wells to stop yelling, including Wells. So I'll start with Wells, Mama.
Why? He only has two things.
Yeah, but I'll start with him. Wells.
Yeah.
So I told you to write down what you think will help you stop yelling. What did you write?
doing fun things and not getting bullied.
Let's do one at a time. Doing fun things. One. So doing fun things will help you not to yell, of course, because everybody wants to do fun things, right?
Yeah.
But
Not productive things.
not productive things. But,
Tomorrow we're gonna add productive things.
okay, but Wells, we
Because
can't
it's
do
on
fun
Friday.
things all day though. You know that, right? Like if I was going to do, if I was going to do fun things all day, guess what? I wouldn't even cook because that's not fun.
Cooking's fun, Mom.
Have you ever cooked?
I never cooked.
So how would
How
you
do
know
you
it's
know?
fun?
I'm too
fun.
young to cook, Mom.
So how do you know it's fun? And I'm telling you
I'm
that.
too young.
I mean, it's fun for some people, but I'm telling you that cooking is not fun
Mom,
for
I'm
me.
too young.
I want to learn how to cook, so
Well,
you can make me cook.
Well, listen to me. Cooking is not fun for me, but I have to do it. That's because you cannot do fun things all day. So your number one, saying doing fun things will help you not to yell. I'm just gonna scratch that.
Disqualified.
Disqualify.
What about not
Chista,
getting bullied?
not getting bullied
Yeah, that's what shit.
will help you not to yell.
Well,
Okay,
we cannot control people.
That makes sense, but like Zita just said, we can't control people. And sometimes when we're doing stuff at home, you think Zita is bullying you or you think I'm bullying you, but those are things that you do to us and we don't feel
Yeah, I
bullied.
keep getting bullied by this girl.
Okay, hands to yourself.
Stop.
I said hands to yourself. Okay, so Wells, the things that Zita does are the things that you do to her. So, and she doesn't say you bully her.
Cry baby.
You're gonna cry, baby. Yeah.
Did I not just say hands to yourself? And I like
Fine.
that you just defended yourself instead of screaming when she called you crybaby.
But you
so that
cannot
was
hit
good.
someone
But you
with-
cannot hit.
I was not hitting with my
You said you're the one who's a crybaby. That's good. Okay. Next time, that's it. You just say you're the one who's a crybaby. That's it.
Cry, baby.
Okay. So
And
you said doing fun
Cry,
things. Hey.
baby.
When I'm talking, you don't do that. Doing fun things and not getting bullied. Not getting bullied. Well, that one has to be you. You have to decide not to be bullied. You can walk away from the situation, right?
Yeah.
And I've told Zita, if she's doing something that you don't like and you walk away, she cannot follow you.
She's a cry, baby.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
She cannot follow you. So you can walk away from the situation or you can get back at her just like you just did.
Yeah.
Right? She
She's
tells
a
you
cry,
she
baby.
tells you you're a crybaby. You say, no, you're the crybaby. That's it. Instead of screaming and
Yeah, you cry, baby.
ask to yourself.
I'm putting my head
All
up.
Five,
when
four,
you bully
three,
someone,
two,
nobody laughs like that. Like,
You love me like that.
See, well,
no, I don't.
it's not even affecting Zita, so that's good. All right, so Chista, what do you think can help Wells to stop yelling?
You have to write too long.
So
All
that-
right, so the consequences
So
are
that Wells, you are being too noisy. You're gonna leave. You wanna leave? You done?
No.
You're done with your part, so you wanna leave?
No.
Okay, then you have to be quiet, or else they can't hear.
okay.
us.
So this is the consequences Wells gets if he yells.
I said, why? How can we help him to stop yelling?
I'm sorry, I couldn't think of that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So what
He's
did
gonna
you
be
think
yelling
of?
forever. That's nothing. That's not my problem. That's not my problem.
So what is your problem?
My problem is to think of myself. And if I have children, I'll think of them.
Uh-oh.
What?
Where is this going?
You have to write
You
too
have
much.
children. So you're not, Williams, okay, that's the last time you're going to do that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You do that again, you're leaving. Do you hear me?
Not leaving.
Okay. All right. Is that? So now you're not thinking about your brother. You're not thinking about your
I
mommy.
will, but if he's yelling, that's not my problem.
It's
Okay,
your
fine.
problem,
Tell us your
Zena.
consequences.
So the consequence is no iPad or toys.
Toys are
And
fun.
No.
Go ahead. No
Toys are-
iPad or
toys are
toys.
fun.
More
Cry, baby.
schoolwork.
More schoolwork.
No fun stuff. Example, Uptown Jungle.
Okay.
No Uptown Jungle for like a week.
So you're saying that if Wells yells, I tell him if you yell, you're not going to have those things. But sometimes,
Toys are fun, Mom. Toys are fun.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
Cry, baby.
all right. But sometimes the yell is kind of a reflex. You know, but you're saying to have consequences in place for some of the yellings, which helps. But sometimes, as you guys know, some of these behaviors are just reflex. Like even when you put those consequences in place, it will still happen. But go ahead, Mama. Let me finish sharing your thoughts.
Then the last consequence is stay in his room for 30 minutes.
Did a thing of fun.
Stay in his room for 30 minutes. All right. What else do you have?
All right, the reward if he's not yelling, more iPad time, no schoolwork, more fun stuff. Example, you let us do the science kit, which you never let us do unless it's with Miss Anne.
Okay.
And then the next one, high five, and then tickles.
Okay. So you have rewards. That's good.
Yeah, I thought that was tickets.
Tickles. Because it's CKLE. CKLE.
I want
not-
tickles right
Not
now.
CKET. Well,
Yeah, but
you're
you're not getting
definitely not getting it because you're screaming in my ear.
Not screaming in anybody's ear. I'm very far away from them.
You're far away from my ear.
I want tickles right now.
Okay, so Zita said you should have rewards when you don't yell, Wells. She has nice rewards. More iPad time.
No school.
No schoolwork, really.
Stupid schoolwork.
Yeah,
Okay, so
No
basically
stupid
no learning, huh?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for one day, mommy.
Just
Yeah,
for one
no
day.
stupid
But what if he doesn't
schoolwork.
yell the next day?
Then.
Oh, you didn't think about that. Okay.
Well, if he doesn't yell for a week, then
Yeah.
you can stop giving him some rewards.
Then the rewards will reduce.
I'm not yelling right now, so I get more iPad time and no schoolwork.
I'm not yelling right
Uh,
now.
First
More
of all,
fun stuff, high
tomorrow's
five and
Friday. Tomorrow's Friday, so no.
Okay, so I hear what you guys are saying, more fun stuff. Wells, what do you think? Do you think that taking your iPad away will help you to yell less?
He's gonna
No.
say no because he loves his iPad.
Do you think that staying in your room for 30 minutes will help you yell less?
No.
He's just gonna say no for everyone.
Do you think that more schoolwork will help you yell less? Do you think, hey, do you think that making you play Zita's game will help you yell less?
Yes.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, that one will work.
I
Okay.
told you that one would work.
Okay, do you think that taking away Uptown Jungle will help you yell less?
No.
Okay, but what about the reward? Do you think that if I offered you more iPad time, you will yell less?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna say yes on every award.
Do you think if there's no schoolwork, you will yell less?
Yeah.
Do
He's
you-
gonna say yes.
Do you think if there's more fun stuff and if I give you high fives and tickles, you will yell less?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you guys for your inputs. I'm going to go ahead and talk to my people about the ways I think they can stop the yelling. You guys can leave if you want. Go take a shower.
But I thought you were gonna share the ways that you know how to.
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. But I'm offering you the choice to leave if you want to. But I'm going to do it right
We
now.
had the choice to leave all this while. I
Yeah.
could have just standed up and left. What are you giving me a choice for?
What do you give me a choice for?
Okay, so you want to stay. All right, let me talk about what I think
I'll
will
stay
help.
for a little bit.
For a little bit. Okay. So let me talk
Me
about what
too.
I think will help because all of these things that he talked about, you guys disregard Williams on. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding. But all of these things that he
Scratch it
talked
off.
about will help in some behaviors, but for some behaviors, those things are just reflex and it will happen either way. No matter the consequence or reward, right? It will happen. So
Yep.
I think for us, what has helped us, and Wells is yelling less, even though he doesn't notice it. But I'm his mom, so I know. He's yelling less because one technique that I've used is to what the heck?
Yeah, we gotta leave. Come on, well, let's leave.
One technique that I've used. Did you fart?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't. I
I-
just spit it.
Because
No,
I
he
smell
didn't.
something.
No, he
Okay.
didn't.
So
Just spit
one
it out.
technique. Oh, the other day Wells farted, and I said, Wells, did you fart? He said, no, Zita did. And then he went and said, Zita, I smell poop all over you.
And he actually thought he was lying.
And he was the one that actually did it. Anyway, okay, you guys
Oh,
don't
I
interrupt
just
me
farted.
again, please.
I just farted.
You
Okay.
you guys are gross. Like,
I
seriously.
don't
I'm
care.
not
You fart
gross.
too.
Yeah, you
Not
fart
on
all
live,
the time.
not on live.
Yeah, no one cares. No one cares. No one cares. No one can smell it. No one can even hear it. So no one cares.
Yeah, no one cares.
Okay, so let me finish talking about this. So one thing that we did to help Wells was when he yells like that, I would say to him, say that in your inside voice. And I would say that in your inside voice 5 times or say that in your inside voice 10 times. So depending on your child, right, you want to gauge it based on what your child can do and what will not frustrate them even further. So I'll say that in your inside voice, and he would get frustrated because I told him to say that in his inside voice, but then he will have to say it in his inside voice 5-10 times. And so that helped him drastically. Like I said, his screaming is far less than it used to be. That helped him drastically to think about it every time he felt like yelling. Okay. He still yells, which is why that night he was crying because he felt like he yelled too much. The feeling I had that day
Someone
was a
said
little bit
hi.
happy and a little bit sad because I don't want a situation where he's going through a cycle of feeling bad, doing it again, feeling bad, doing it again.
Hi.
Will somebody say hi?
Yeah, someone said hi.
I don't want that cycle, but I also appreciate the fact that he felt bad for doing it and it made him cry that night when he was supposed to be sleeping. Like he couldn't even sleep. He couldn't even sleep. He was crying instead. So
Yeah, he also woke me up.
so
She also woke me up
When?
guys, stop interrupting me.
because you're a crybaby.
Really? I tell you to stop doing something you do it.
Yeah, let's go, Wells. Let's go.
Really?
This place is
You want to be
boring.
in so much trouble right now?
No.
Come on,
Okay.
Wells. Let's get out of here. Come on. Come on.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So let me put this here. Okay. So, like I said, yeah. So having him repeat the same word or sentence, say he yells, "I don't like that," and I say, "I don't like that" with your inside voice 10 times, and he will say, "I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that" 10 times, with his inside voice. That's, in my opinion, has helped him to calm down a little bit anytime he felt like yelling. It would just make him remember. And then, but you have to stay consistent with whatever you do. Um, my son was diagnosed with autism a few months ago. Oh, well, welcome to the family. So that was one thing that I did to help him. And then another thing that you could do is to catch it before it even happens. Okay. So when I say catch it before it happens, that one involves you spending a lot of time with your child, right? You have to know what triggers your child, and so that you catch it before it even gets to them having the meltdown, right? So if you're able to catch it before it happens, you either avoid it altogether, or you have things in place that will take their mind off of it so that they don't end up having that meltdown or yelling. I don't know how to say your name. TGST. She said, "Does your son get therapy?" Wells gets
He
therapy.
used to.
He does get therapy.
Yeah, get there.
They just switched his therapist because she got another job. So we're waiting for a replacement. But he's always gotten therapy, even before he was 3 years old. People see me and say, "Oh, he talks so well. He talks so well." He's been getting speech before he was 3, and he still gets speech till today. Okay.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
gets
Let's get
ABA
out of here.
therapy. He for the longest time he got ABA therapy 15 hours a week. So it was 3 hours every single weekday. So it was 15 hours a week. And then now it's 9 hours a week that he gets ABA therapy. So he still gets ABA and he still gets speech. Well, don't forget yourself and come here like that. This is live. This boy is naked.
Do we change?
What?
Do we change pajamas?
After taking a shower, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do we change our pajamas that we already wear?
I think so. Yeah. No, you just got it yesterday. What's just got his yesterday? Okay,
I
go,
didn't just
go.
get mine.
Okay, change yours. Okay, take it. Okay. So well, don't forget and come here. He's gonna forget and just come here naked. He doesn't care. Okay. Okay, so yes, Wells has been getting therapy for a long time. I hope that has answered your question. And again, welcome to the family. And then yeah, you catch it before it happens. Then another thing you can do to help your child with their meltdown or their screaming is to set timers for anything that you want them to do. So if your child, and of course this depends on if your child understands timers, right? If not, maybe you can do counting, like I'm going to count to 10 and then we're going to be all done. If your child is still young, and I don't mean just age, in their mind, like cognitively they're still young, then you might want to replace whatever they are leaving for something that they like a little bit, and then go from there. Just reduce the likeness a little bit from there. Like for Wells, I know that if I want him not to yell when I say stop watching your iPad, it's time to go take a shower, that's one of the things that will make him yell. When I say iPad time is done, time to go take a shower, he will yell. But if I don't want him to yell, I will give him a timer because he understands how a timer works. So I will say, Wells, we're going to watch our iPad until 8:30 today. Okay. And then it's time for bed. Usually they take a shower before they get the iPad time. So so that's what I will say. I'll say we're going to watch our iPad until 8:30 and then it's time for bed. So that way he's kind of in control of setting his timer. He loves setting the timer. He will set his timer until 8:30. And once the timer goes off, it drastically reduces how much meltdown or tantrum I get from him, because I involved him in the process and I gave him a time to look forward to. Well, not forward to, but I gave him a timeline to use. That's different from saying at 8:30, me just saying to them, turn off your iPad. Oh, that's totally different from me just saying to them, turn off your iPad out of nowhere. So he's watching something that he likes, and I just go, turn off your iPad. Of course, he's going to have a meltdown. And that's one of the times that we get big meltdowns when that happens, because sometimes I forget to tell them, oh, we're going to turn it off at so time, And with Wells, you would think that he should just know every day at 8:30, turn off your iPad. And he probably does. But if I don't remind him and say, turn off, he still gets the meltdown, even though he knows that every single day we turn it off at 8:30. I think somehow.
Sometimes at 9. Sometimes.
It depends. Like today. Yeah, it depends on what happens. But most times it's 8:30. Go away from here, please. Bye. Okay.
Adios.
They can't even see you. I know you want to see.
I don't care. Bye.
Look at this. What, Mama, come here. Come here. Look at this tiny cockroach with a very big mouth. This one here. Okay. So yeah, so you want to set the timer or make a countdown. If your child doesn't understand time, as you do a countdown and say, okay, I'm going to count to 10, and then we're going to move from this activity to that activity. And like I said, if your child needs a lot more help with that, then you want to move from an activity that they don't like to one that they like a little bit less. Don't move from one that they don't like to the one that they like to one that they totally hate. Like, you will probably get a meltdown still. So you just move, I would say let it happen gradually, right? So you move them from one activity that they like to one that they like a little bit less, and then they learn from there that it's okay to move from activity to activity, even if they don't like it. So now Wells can go from watching his iPad to go brush your teeth. Again, he'll get a meltdown unless I give him a timer. Wells, at 8 o'clock, I need to go brush your teeth. Or at so time, I need you to go do this. That totally helps with the process. Well, that's it. Okay, someone, T Gisty, she said, am I saying your name right? If you can leave me a yes. T Gisty. She said, how old is your son? Wells right now is 10 years old. So he's been getting therapy since he was almost 3. So at least 7 years he's been getting therapy. He's 10 right now.
At least 8.
No, he was almost 3. So at least 7. Yeah, so he's 10 years old. Mama, if you keep interrupting me, I'm gonna show them your naked body.
Then you'll just get bad views.
I'll get bad views. There she is.
Delete that video.
She has pants on. Okay. All right. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much to anyone who. Okay, I said your name right. TGC. Okay, cool. Thank you so much to anyone who joined this live. TGC, thank you for coming on. I know you're probably in a place where you're confused, like I was, and how so many parents are when they get the diagnosis. And you probably go through a bout of why me and crying and all of those things. I did that. If you need to get that out of your system, go ahead and do that. But after that, come back to our community, okay? We're here for you. What? Yes, we do have a community. We have a paid community. It's just $7 a month, but it's for people who live in Africa who don't have access to therapy, which is where I'm from, Nigeria. So unless you want to join, because over here in America, everybody, I think every state offers therapy. So it's awesome to take that help that we get over here. If you have help for therapy, please take it. Some people say, should I not? But like, I feel like it wouldn't hurt. But of course, if the therapy isn't working for your child, then you want to change whatever technician you have or whatever therapist you have. My last video, I talked about the difference between a good therapist and a not so good therapist, because it's important to know the difference, right? Yeah, but at the end of the day, just come back, ask questions, DM me if you want to. I'm very, very reachable. I may not answer immediately because I have a lot of DMs, but I will definitely get back to you. Thank you so much for watching my live. You guys, thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.